You are welcome. It's good to have you at this time, at this hour, at this moment. You're welcome to my broadcasts, Okonji Christopher Television on YouTube. I'm highly elated to host you at this hour. Please, if you are coming, come in with a mindset of a fellowship, having fellowship at this moment and at this hour. You are the reason why I'm here, and I know you are the reason why. You are the reason why I'm the reason why you are there. So it takes two to tangle. It takes two to be connected. It takes two to have a fellowship to so I'm out here for you at this moment, and I'm looking forward to you to come. As you come in, please help me to do the needful. Make sure you go live stream. Don't just like it, comment. Your comments will send airwaves to whole media. I mean, telling them that, yeah, something is happening in my channel, Okonji Christopher Television. And don't just comment, make sure you also subscribe. Your subscription tells me that together we can form a community of people that have the same interests, the same mindset, and the same judgment, and we're going somewhere, to affect our world for God. So once again, you are welcome, and you'll be here today. We are going to have some quiet moments together. We're going to be having some good time together. I promise you that you have value for your time that you are going to be spending with me at this hour. Because it is said that time is money. In my own part of the world, it's time now money, which means we don't make light of the time that we have in our hands. No man has a monopoly of time in his hands. Whatever time you have in your hand, you use it well. That's the reason why we are out this moment. Once again, I'm going to be talking on something that is so, I talk on topics that touch my heart. If you go go to my channel, watch my shorts. There are shorts that will encourage you. But eventually that you have come to a bridge in life, or you have come to a bend, because life is actually a bend. In every facet of life that we move, man always finds himself in a bend. A bend is a part of life that you come to, that life looks as if life is going to squeeze life out of you. But what is demanded of you at that time or at that hour, of that moment, is you negotiate. They say negotiate to pass the bend of life, which means there are storms in our life that require us to negotiate to pass. Life is always a negotiation. So if you watch my shows, they are meant to encourage you, but eventually you come across storms. Storms are challenges that looks as if they want to sniff life out of you. But God has not designed storms to sniff life out of you. Instead, storms are, they are a requirement, or they are a process to the miracle that God is about to do in your life. So I encourage you not to stay away from storms. They come. They must come. God did not promise us that we'll not go through troubles. But I call it storms. The storms of life, they are meant, to strengthen us in this part of life that we are passing through. Life is a process. So today, I just want to talk on this topic that is so dear in my heart. As I was coming, I was ruminating over it. What do I discuss with the people? And I come to understand that, what is the whole essence of this life that you and I are living? What's the whole essence? In God's calendar, 1, 2 is better than 1. That's the mindset of God. That's the whole essence why God created the earth. Oh, today I'm having a good network. The network seems to be, cooperating today. It's so good. And I welcome you to join me at this hour. The network has been so steady. Well, in God's calendar, 2 is better than 1. That's the way God looks at it. So I began to ruminate. I said, what's the essence of this life that we live, that you and I are living? When God was creating Adam, thank you for coming. Oh, Muhasai. Hi. Hello, how are you? You are welcome. It's good to have you. How's your day going? Oh, good. Okay, you, bro. It's good to see you, Muhasai. I'm happy and I'm highly elated to be connected with you at this moment. What are you what? What are you doing? Okay, we're having live. It's live stream. You're welcome to my live stream. It's good day. Okay, good day. Tell me, it's a good day, right? Well, my day was good actually, but at the beginning, yesterday I had a challenge. Let me share my challenge with you. I I wanted to go out with a car, and all of a sudden my car developed a problem. The Kickstarter could not, come up. I couldn't start the car, and the door could not lock. I said, "What's happening?" It got me so worked up. Your wife, okay, was coming up to life. Well, she'll be around. Don't worry. We'll still have another life. She's working, but she's gonna be alive with us. Okay, my wife, she's gonna be around very soon. She's around. Okay, my wife, she's gonna be around very soon. She's around. She's gonna join me before the live goes off. What about your sister Disha? Am I right? That's her name, right? How is she doing? I send my love to her. How's she doing? I hope she's doing well. I hope she's okay. How's your mom? And how's your dad? How's everyone doing in the family? I hope everyone is okay. Everyone is doing well. I was telling you my experience yesterday night. I wanted to go out with the car, and the car developed some faults. I couldn't start the car. The Kickstarter gave me problem. I've worked on it before, but it developed the same problem again. And again, I discovered that the door to my entrance to the car was also faulty. It couldn't lock. So I was in a fix. I was I was in a bend. So I have to call my mechanic. I'm a mechanic. It was towards night. Towards night, I waited for him towards night. He couldn't come. So I managed to just package the car and put things together. I didn't lock the car. Thank God it's in a safe place. So when I came out in the morning, my mechanic came and, he looked at the fault of the car. It was what he has worked on before. He has worked on this Kickstarter, but he didn't do it well. So I wasn't happy. How can you do a job and you are coming back for the second time to check on it? So which means you didn't do your job well. So I have to lay him off. So I was able to fix the door and everything. I'm just telling you how my day went this morning. So I was so happy because I was stressed. Can you imagine you have done a job before and you have done a job with someone and the mechanic didn't do it well? You feel bad. So I didn't feel good. So as I was saying, I went to a laptop and I went to recover it from the repairers. As I was coming back, this topic came to my heart. What's the whole essence of life? What is life? I don't know what your take is about life anyway. What is life? We will live. We all have 24 hours in a day. We all have 24 hours in a day. We all have one life to live. We all are going to the same market. Everyone goes one thing or the other. We all are entitled to have a family. We are meant to, do things together because no one is together. Because no one is put on this earth by yourself. All I'm trying to say in essence is that. So I began to look at it. What is the essence of life? Have you ever thought about this? If you are the only one created in the earth, put in the earth, how would the world look like? How would life be? You alone on the earth, this wide whole world. In the whole earth, it is said that we have more than 7 billion people on the earth. I'm just imagining what's the essence of life. Even the Creator himself, God, when he created Adam, he saw that Adam was not lonely, but he was alone. Because none of his kind that he can see or relate with. So God, in his own calendar, he now saw that 2 is better than 1. Moasai, how are you doing? 2 is better than 1. So the whole essence why God created Eve was because Adam needed a companion. So life is all about oneness. Life is all about beauty. I mean, the beauty that you see about life is you that I see. You know how you see the beauty of life is that you are there and I'm here, because it's all about relating. You know, the whole essence of life is relationship. We're told that when God created Adam, He put him in the Garden of Eden, and God comes in the coolness of the evening, to have fellowship. You see, God is in heaven, and He wanted someone to fellowship with on the earth. So God will leave heaven and come down and fellowship with man. That is the beauty of life. That is the way. So if you are living in this world and you are living for yourself, you are miserable, because you do not know the real meaning of what life is. The real meaning of life is we living together. Mohasai, how are you doing? Essence, why I'm on this earth is because of you, Mohasai, because you are my brother. So if I don't think about you, I'm selfish. But I'm not designed to be selfish. I'm designed to affect my world. So the whole essence of how the beauty of life is if you affecting your brother positively. Affecting your brother positively. So life is meant to be, relate with one another. Life is meant to relate with someone that you meet. Life is all about relationship. So if God Himself can define for us what life, the essence of what life is affecting your brother. So if you are not affecting your brother, you are living for yourself. That is not the essence of life. Life is not meant to be lived for you alone. Life is you going all the way, discomforting yourself to comfort the other. That's the real meaning of life. So what God lived, the essence of why God created man is. So Mazai, each time I come live, you are there. I'm excited, because this live stream will not make meaning if there's no one to be there to talk to. The whole essence of it is relating. That's why we are looking for the people. So when you come online, I'm excited. You are always there, which means you are waiting for me to come online. I want to ask you, what excites you about going live with you? Can you talk to me, Mohazai? Let's talk together. Let's chat. What is your excitement? Why? Let's chat. What is your excitement? Why? What makes you excited each time you come live with me? Each time I come live, I see you. I'm excited. I'm excited because why? I'm excited because why? I have someone like you to talk with. I've met you more than 2. I'm excited. So what excites you about us? Coming live together. Can you tell me, Mohazai, what is your excitement each time you come live we meet? What excites you? What's your excitement? Can I share with you? What is your excitement? What gives you excitement? Or what's your joy? Coming live with me, we have a discourse at this hour and at this time. I don't know, that's different. We have a discourse at this hour and at this time. I don't know, that's different reasons why you come live and you want to see me. You want to talk with me. I know you are my brother. I just want to know, what's your excitement? What's your take about coming live? What excites you about we meeting and talking? I just want to hear your own part of it as I wait for you to respond. Well, I say I'm excited because you are there. We are always, having the same mindset. If I don't have anything to say, you won't be here. You are my brother, and I'm your brother. We are here to, to encourage one another. So it's so beautiful when people come together and work together for a common goal. You see, that's why I said in His word, He said, it's in Ephesians right now, Ephesians chapter 5 or so. He said, a man shall leave his father's house and be cleaved to his wife. Leaving of the father's house to cleave to the wife. And he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor of the Lord, from the Lord. So you see, there's always a going out to look for a companion. So no man was created to be alone. No man is created, to succeed alone. You need people. In every facet of life, you need people to show you the way. No one has ever come and make it on his own. So the whole essence of life is relating with one another. It's fellowship. That's why this community spirit is very, very important. Community spirit is the people that have the same mind, the same judgment, and the same mentality, and they have the same interests. They want to achieve something. They have a goal in mind they want to achieve. So the whole essence why we are here, in this YouTube channel, having a live stream, is forming a synergy, having a community spirit, so that we can begin to, plan together to see how we can function together. So when we come together like this, we have an interest in mind. My interest is humanity. So if you have the interest of humanity at heart, then you are my friend. There must be something that draws people together. There must be a driving force. What's your drive? What's your take? If you meet a girl like you are meeting for the first time, there's something that turns you on about that girl. You have a crush on a girl. There's something that turns you on about that. So in a life, that we live in, everyone is meant to become someone. But in every relationship that you are to go into, there must be a pull. Something must be pulling you towards the other person. When you meet a girl for the first time, there's something that attracts you. It's either her beauty attracts you. There's something that attracts you. It's either her beauty attracts you or her character, attracts you. But the beauty of a woman that attracts you is not skin deep, will not last forever. But there's always something that pulls you towards someone. There's a pull. You see, there are two people that have the same mindset, people of the same mindset. So Muasai, I'm asking you again, well, what is bringing you to me? You have not liked my life. Please like my live stream. Give me a comment. Make sure you press the notification button. Let me know that I'm loved. Let me know that I'm needed at this hour. Let me know that we are together at this time and at this moment, and we are having a great time together. I'm telling you, having you at this moment is very important at this crucial hour. Having you to have a discourse with you is very exciting. You are the reason why I'm here. You are the reason for the fellowship. You are the reason why we are together. So there can never be any discussion without you. Without you around, I cannot have a talk. I cannot have a live stream. It takes people that come online. It takes a people of like mind. When someone comes to your live stream, you must be saying something that is interesting, something that the other person has a mind for. So when we are having a live stream and you are there, which means we are people of like mind. So people of like mind. So I'm saying question. What's your take about life? What's your take about life? How do you see life? What is life to you? Life means so many things to different people. To some people, it's meant to be enjoyed. Yeah, I'm not quarreling that. I'm not fighting that. Life is meant to be enjoyed. But that's not the sole reason why God created you. It's a place to make money. It's a money-making machine wall. God has graced them to make money. Good, fine, good and fine. To some people, it's just, having a fellowship of family. Like this morning, I was discussing with my wife, and she told me she liked that communal spirit, that communal life. She's so embedded in it. Say, I like that family family setting where everyone is carrying themselves together. It's sweet when you have a sweet family. You know, Africa has a community spirit where you carry one another together. Muasai, if you are there, tell me the community life in India. Muhazai, please, if you are there, can you talk? Let's have a chat. I've been talking about what's the essence of living. The whole essence of living is loving your neighbor as yourself. So that's why God said, if you don't love yourself, how can you love your neighbor? And how can you say you love God when you have not loved your neighbor that you see? So the whole essence of living is loving your neighbor as yourself. If you are there, Muazai, please can you just say something? Say something to my viewers. Let me know that you are there. Let me know that you are there, and let me know that you are here to fellowship with. It's a nice thing to see you fellowship at this time and at this hour. So I want to hear you talk. If you are there, can I hear you talk? Just talk to me and let me know that you are there. I'm here for you, actually. So I'm talking about that communal spirit, that community spirit, that we're living together as one people, that we're living together as a nation. You know, so when we live together and do things together, we are productive. That's why God, that's the whole essence why God, when God look at Adam, say Adam is alone, but is not lonely. He said, I will make for him a helpmeet. So the whole essence of God bringing Eve to Adam is for him to have, a neighbor, for him to have, a fellowship, you know, for him to relate. So that's the whole essence of relating. That's the whole essence of relating, you know. So it's sweet when you relate with one another. It's very sweet. So you know, it's good and it's something mind blowing. I have some children with me here that they just crowd me each time I do live. I want to look around and they are here. But like I said, sweet smelling. The whole essence is community spirit. It's community spirit. So you can see my children in my neighborhood trying to relate, you know. So it's a communal spirit. The whole essence of life is togetherness. So we stay together, we breathe together, and we have fellowship. So you see the community spirit. The children are here. I'm a lover of children actually, and they come to me and we fellowship and you know we relate. So it's so sweet when you have them coming around you and you are just having fun. Can I hear you? What is your stake about life? I'm talking about what the whole essence of living. What's the whole essence of living? So I want to hear your own view, your own part of it. What's the whole essence of living? What is life to you? I tell you, people see life differently. Some people at this world, all they think is just to make money. There's nothing wrong about making money, yeah. Some people are just in this life just for themselves. You know, but I'm telling you, life is all about the other man, the other person. The other person. The other person. The other person is all about you, relating with your neighbor. You know, your environment, you must have a colonial with your environment. God created you and dropped you in that environment. You need to relate to the environment. It is said that, you know, what shapes a man is his environment. If you are in a serene environment, that serenity will come out of you. If you're in a toxic environment, toxicity will come out of you. So your environment shapes you, you know. So have you learned how to adapt to your environment? Have you learned how to adapt to your environment? Where you find yourself, the confine of where you find yourself, you relate. It's all about relating with your environment. You know. So if you are there, are you there, Moasai? If you are there, my wife wants to say hi to you. You ask about her. If you are there.
The one that said they wanted to
okay,
come on, they said the person.
Okay, no, he has not come up. So that's the whole essence of what life is all about. What is the whole essence of life? So that is it. You know, that is it. You know, I like to your take about what life is all about. What life? You can have all the monies and you don't have the people. It's meaningless. So life is not about having the monies. But that's why the Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and and to lose his soul. So your soul having meaning is you relating with the people that you see. When God was creating you, he didn't have money in mind. What he had in mind is people that will relate to you, with you, and give you meaning to life. So when you relate with people, there is a meaning there's a meaning that it gives to you. I can imagine when Eve was brought to Adam, he said, "This is the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh." So it registered in Adam that this is part of me. So life is not about making the money. It's good to make the money. Yes, it's good to make the money, but money, you use it to affect the people. So you use it to affect the people. When you use money to affect people, money begins to have meaning. But the whole essence of life is you relating with your brother. That's the whole essence of life. Affecting the soul, one soul. The Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and to lose your soul? The only gain you have is affecting, the human society. Because why? That is God's greatest investment. The greatest investment on earth is in humans. God did not even invest in buildings. God did not invest in buildings. He invested in human souls. God has nothing to do with the things of the earth. God's investment is man. I can see very well in Psalm 8 when the psalmist was actually crying, saying, oh God, you say, what is man that you are so. So the whole, if you ask me to say something right now, I will say that. So the whole, if you ask me to say something right now, I will say that the whole essence of my living is for you. I'm living because of you. I'm breathing fresh air because of you. I'm existing. I am existing. God is existence himself. So the whole reason why I am existing. God is existence himself. So the whole reason why I exist is because of you. To breathe the air of life is because of you. You are the reason why I'm out here. You are the reason why I can talk. If there's no you, there's no me. So life is beautiful when you have someone to relate with. That is so beautiful, you know. When you have a wife of your youth, the way David puts it, the wife of Solomon puts it, the wife of your youth. Enjoy the wife of your youth. God so made the world so beautiful that, you need someone. You know, the whole essence of life is you needing someone to go with you in life. No one goes on the journey of life alone. No one is created all alone. No one for himself. You are created for the people that are around you. And you know, God is so wonderful the way he created the earth. He wired the earth in that what you are wired with is meant to affect your community. So what people will remember you for is how many lives you have touched. You know, that's why these days I like some of this. I like most of these popular people that have made it, athletes, musicians. They made so much money, and when they get old, they begin to think of how to affect giving back to society. So whatever you have gotten on earth, you didn't make yourself. If you are a celebrity today, people made you. If you are a musician today, people bought your music to make you amass so much wealth. So you didn't just make it all by yourself. People, make you who you are. You know, if people never supported who you are from the onset, you will not get to where you are. So it's like getting from the society and giving back. That's the way God has created the earth. So the whole essence of living is, giving back to the society, giving back to the world. You know, whatever you acquire here will still be left here. Everything that is from the earth is going back to the earth. So God has made the world so beautiful, you know, and we are designed in such a way that life is lived here, and it's better to be lived well. Live your life and affect your world, affect your generation, affect your community, That's what you'll be remembered for. You'll not be remembered for how much money you have made. Because by the time you die, I'm telling you, no one will remember the monies that you made. You know, I learned about I heard about a story in what country, sir? I've forgotten. You know, about a rich man, a very rich man. Okay, I was talking about a story about in my okay, I was talking about a story about in my country, Nigeria, an Igbo man. I think he's in one of these African countries, and there was an embargo that he killed, and this man is an Igbo man. He now saw it. He said, "No, my brothers must not be killed," and he did all that he can. I mean, to protect his brothers, Igbo brothers there, you know, with all that he had. So he has to shield his brothers. So when he came back to Nigeria broke, didn't have money, and there was nobody to help him. You know, but one help actually came from his brothers, because he's an Igbo man himself too. I think he's a rich man in one of these African countries. So when the government of that country was asking the people to leave, the Igbo people to leave, he shielded them. He did everything to make sure that the lives of his brothers were preserved. And he came back to his country, Nigeria. He was broke. So one of the things that actually helped him resurrect is that people now remembered what he did for his brothers outside the country. So people will only remember you for how much you have affected them with what you have. So if you come to the world to make money and don't affect lives, your money has no meaning. Your money has no meaning. God made the world. So I'm still here. Hope you are still there. I'm still waiting for you. Can you come up? Let's have a chat. I'm here, and my stake today is that what is the whole essence of life? What is life to you? What is this life? One day we live. Tomorrow we're no longer living. Yeah, literally life is short. Anything that you cannot get and let go of it is not worth getting. I'm telling you, because you don't leave this earth with anything. So the Bible said it rightly. So what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and to lose his soul? Instead of you gaining the whole world and losing your soul, it doesn't make me go. What counts is how much you have been able to use what you have to affect the next man. That's what counts before God. So if we're here and we're not affecting lives, see, and life can be affected in various ways. Even when you don't even have money, like what I'm doing right now, I'm telling you that life is beautiful. I go out to evangelize and I tell people that Christ is Lord, Jesus is Lord. I'm also affecting lives because God created this earth. The earth is an extension of His kingdom. So His word will be preached to every part of the earth, to every creation must hear about Him. Remember, the Bible says the end will not come until the word of God is preached to every part of the earth. That's why we have internet today. The whole essence of internet today, that the world has become a global village, is because the word of God must be preached. So let's not misunderstand this. The internet is not meant for worldliness, the way the world, people of the world has misunderstood it. But the problem is that we believers at times don't take advantage of what God has released for us to use to reach the uttermost part of the earth. Any man of God, I'm a pastor, any man of God that is not in the internet today is obsolete. Because the church is beyond four walls. Today the church is beyond four walls. Anything church you must talk about is go ye into the world and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That was the mindset of Jesus. So if you're not reaching out to the whole world, that's the whole essence why internet came by, that the world will be reachable, so that the word of God can penetrate. So the internet has made it easy for me to be talking here, and you are hearing me in every part of the world. I'm connecting with people in India. I'm connecting with people from Asia. I'm connecting with people from Europe. I'm connecting with people from America. I'm connecting with people from Africa. So you see, I'm reaching the whole world because of the internet. So it's meant to reach out. If you are not on the global social media, then you are obsolete. You are still limited in the four walls of the world. The world is not a four wall, it's a round wall. So God made it connected that we can crisscross the wall in just a minute. It's just me going live. Within minutes, people are coming. So you begin to chat with the people are talking. You know, the beauty of it is when you are talking and the people are responding. You know? So I want to see response. When I talk, you respond to me. It makes life beautiful. It takes two to have, a discourse. It takes two to communicate. Communication is all about you and I. So if you are there and I am here, then it's a fellowship. It's a good thing to talk and we can hear ourselves. You know, someone said the other day, he said, what's the whole essence of life if I cannot give myself up to be a blessing? What's the whole essence of life? Can you tell me, how do you look at life? What's the essence of life to you? How is life? If you are there, please, can you talk to me? Come on air and tell me, what is life to you? How do you see life? How is life treating you? What's the definition of life to you? How do you see human being that you relate with? Can you talk to me, please, and let me know what part of the earth you are connecting from? You know, what is life? What is this life that you and I are living? What is the whole essence of this life? What makes life beautiful? What makes life meaningful? How can you put meaning in the life of your brother? How can you affect your brother for good? You know, how are you living your life? Are you living your life for self? Or you are living you are living a selfless life? A selfless life is a life that does not think of himself or herself. You know, so I have a wife that is so selfless anyway. Anything that touches her hand, she feels she wants to share with everybody. So what a woman. That's the kind of heart. I see that kind of heart, childish heart. Good heart. She wants to share fellowship with everybody. It's good. It's a good heart. That is a heart that is selfless. So what is life that the person you see today, tomorrow, the person is no longer. So what is life that the person you see today, tomorrow, the person is no longer there? You know, so life is short. That's what I say, life is very short, you know. You can see someone today, tomorrow is no longer there. They say he's dead. How do you feel? How do you look at that? We all are going to leave the earth, the shores of this earth, we are going to exit it one day. So why do we live for ourselves? The day you're going to die, it's people that will carry your corpse. The day someone dies, you will carry someone's corpse. If you're not carrying their corpse physically, you are carrying their corpse one way or the other. Because you contribute. When people die, you are there to mourn. The Bible says, mourn with those who mourn. Celebrate with those who celebrate. So one way or the other, you are touching the lives of people. That is the life. Life is on that side. You know, life is you living your life for the other man. Life is more enjoyable when you live it for your brother. Life is more meaningful when you live it expressing love. I think that's why God put himself. The nature of God is love. God is love. So for you to live with your brother, you must learn how to love your brother. Love is the bottom line. You can't live life without loving people. So don't live life hating everybody. No, if you hate everybody, who will love you? Life is meant to be, you know, to love people. To care for them, to carry one another's burden. Become a burden bearer. Become one that will touch life for the kingdom. So like we're saying, life is all about affecting one another. When we talk about affecting one another, people just rather think, I have to affect my brother. I don't have money. No, you might be poor, you might be in a low class, a middle class. It's not all about money. You know, whatever you have, you can use it to affect your community. Do you know that some people that have not seen a smile? From where they are coming from, life has squeezed joy out of them. You know, so they need someone back that essence of joy in their hearts. You know, so when you give them a smile, You are igniting love. You are igniting life back to them. You are giving. Like my wife will always tell me, she said, please keep the smile alive. My wife is a relationship doctor. Heart Talk Zone. She's in YouTube, Heart Talk Zone with Tina. She just tell me, maintain your joy. That's her slogan. When I hear her say that, he always sent a spine into my heart. He said, maintain your joy. Be happy. In spite and despite any situation, just be happy. So even the smile, some people do not see any reason to smile because life has squeezed out the joy of the Lord from them. So they need to see someone, smile to them. So it ignites back that life again, that life that has been stolen. So there are different aspects of giving. Your smile, your help that you render. Your visits. Some people don't have anyone to visit them. Life has beaten them to the other side. So visiting them, telling them that you care is a way of putting life to them. Supporting people in any way that you can. Helping people become who they are. So if you don't understand that aspect to know that life is all about giving, let me tell you this. So you see, there's a way God does it, that as you give, you say give, it will be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together, without cause men to run over you. So as you give, you get more. That's the people of God. So in your giving, you are increasing. But the system of the world says you should hold. It says hold back, be selfish. If you are holding back, you are getting to penury, to poverty. But the system of God is that when you give, you'll be giving back to you. So the more you give, the more you get. That's the principle. That's the way it works. That's the system of God that runs the measure in which you give, which will be what will be measured back to you, and much more. If you give less, less will be given to you. If you give more, more will be given to you. So that's the way it works. If God has blessed you with more, give more. More will come. God will increase you. That's the principle. So when you get more and you are holding, you are giving little, you are belittling yourself. So God expects us to give based on our capacity. So giving is all. God will not expect you to give what you have not been given to. So everything you have on earth was given to you. Please, can you tell me about life, the whole essence of life? You are joining me at this moment. So whatever we have on earth was given to us. Whatever any man has on earth was given to him or her. No one came to this earth a rich man. Whatever you have on this earth, you acquired it. It's a process of you getting it, and you leave it one day and go. So live your life one day at a time. Enjoy life. Life, when somebody says life is meant to be enjoyed, I'm not arguing. Yeah, it's meant to be enjoyed. Enjoy life. God gave it to you. Even God himself will be happy when you're enjoying your life and you're enjoying life, you're affecting lives for him. So God created the earth and structured it in a way that things will move the way he had designed. Understanding is the paramount thing. If you live by life based on the understanding that God gave you, that understanding of saying your life shall affect the next man, then you are living a good life. Will be enjoyed. Life outside the will and the purpose of God is a mirage. It's a life that is not complete, because the whole essence why God gave. So life is a good thing. So I enjoy you to keep living a good life, keep affecting people, even from the little that your life touches the next man. Make sure that you keep a joyful life. Despite the situation have not come to take snuff life out of you. They are a building block to where God is taking you to. So live life, enjoy it, make the best out of it. Make sure your life is touching the next man. Live life to the fullest. and be a part of that people that is heralding the will and the purpose of God for our lives, is to make sure our life affects the next man. So what is your take about life? I still pause to ask, what is your take? I want to hear you. What is the essence of life? What is the essence of living? How do we, live on earth? How are we supposed? What is your own take? Because people have different view of what life should be. I just named some to you right now. Someone they believe that life is meant to just make money. Life is meant for them alone. But I hope you're not one of them. Life is not for you alone. It's for you. It's for me. It's for us to relate, do things together. So at this moment and at this hour, I'm reaching out. I also want someone to reach out to me. I want you to talk to me, respond back to me. Tell me what is the essence of life, and how is life treating you? Is life fair to you? If life is not fair to you, then you have to, change your method. Probably your method of how you approach to life is not worth it. Change your method and live according to how God wants us to live. Because when you live life according to how God wants you to live, life will be meaningful. That's your life affecting your generation. Your life affect. So you see, no one was given two lives. We all are given one life. You have one life to live on this earth. You have one life to live on this earth, and when you die and go to the Lord, you'll give an account of how you lived it. It's designed to an account of this life. So every minute, every second, every hour, every year that you are spending, the Bible said, God said, we will give an account. You account for how you lived this life. Your life, if you don't live it to affect your community, you don't live it to affect humanity, you will give an account, because God will require you to give an account of the life, how you lived the life. If your life never affects humanity, God will, require you to give an account. Because every life that God gave on earth is meant to affect one way or the other. Everyone is on assignment. Everyone sent to this earth is sent to the earth to affect. So there are children that are coming to the earth right now. They carry, everyone carries a purpose. Everyone is an assignment, and we're coming to the earth to affect our world. So if I may ask, what are you doing with it? If you have not come to know the reason and the purpose, why God has dropped you on this earth, you better ask the giver and the sustainer of life. Because you must know, the reason why God has created. No one came to earth without a purpose. God did not just create you to occupy space. That's one statement I want to make clear in a minute. God did not create you into the earth without purpose. Everyone on the earth is on a destination. Destination is that you are on a destiny. You are on an assignment, and you are meant to fulfill that assignment to affect humanity. So affecting humanity must be uppermost in your heart, because that's the reason why God designed you. When God was designed, people come and they have fulfilled their different assignments. Let me use an example as I end. I will use it as an example. Nelson Mandela came to the earth, and his people, during the days of apartheid in South Africa, he was fighting for the freedom of his people. And the white people put him behind bars for 27 years. They promised him, we will let you go if you give up this struggle of, advocating for the freedom of your people. We will let you go. He said, no, I better stay in the prison yard and remain there. As long as my people are not freed, don't release me. So you see, that's a mindset. That is a mindset that knows the reason for why God has created him. He said, don't release me from prison. Allow me to be in prison as long as my people are not released. That is the man on assignment. Nelson Mandela is a typical example for us. He knows his purpose why God has created him. And he lived. And when South Africa became free, the blacks took over. He was Nelson Mandela knows the reason and the purpose why God created him. That's why he refused to be released from jail. He was there for 27 years. He was there, until my people receive. And he came out. The whole mindset why I'm in prison is not because I want to rule my people, but I've achieved the reason and that's why I came, that the people will be set free. Because of him, the people were set free. And he was fulfilled. That is a man fulfilling. So what were you created for? To live for, not to die. He lived for what he came for. Seeing the people of South Africa, the blacks, being released. What were you created, or where were you live? What are you? Is your life affecting the next man? So thank you for bringing me out. God bless you.
Don't do that.